The journal entry was dated March 14, 2017. It read, "They're here again. Third night in a row. I can hear them moving around downstairs. But when I go check, there's no one there. No signs of entry. Nothing disturbed. I'm starting to think they're not coming from outside. I think they're already in the house. I think they've always been here. And I think tonight they're going to show themselves. If you're reading this, it means I was right. It means they finally." The entry ends mid-sentence. The journal was found on the kitchen table. The house was empty. The doors were locked from the inside. The person who wrote it has never been found. That was 7 years ago. And before I tell you what investigators discovered in that house and reveal other final journal entries that will haunt you forever, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button, because these cases will make you understand why some mysteries should never be solved. Journals are intimate. They're where people write their truest thoughts, their deepest fears, their private experiences. When someone disappears, their journal becomes a window into their final days. Sometimes that window shows us exactly what happened. Sometimes it shows us something impossible. And sometimes, it shows us that the person knew something was coming. They felt it. They documented it. And then they vanished. These are those journals. These are the final entries written before they disappeared. And once you hear what they wrote, you'll understand why investigators on these cases have trouble sleeping at night. Let's start with the case that opened this video. The journal belonged to a man named Michael Torres. He was 34 years old, lived alone in a rental house in Oregon. Worked from home as a software developer. No enemies. No debts. No reason to run. His final journal entries span about 2 weeks. They start normally. Work notes. Thoughts about projects. Then on March 1st, he writes, "Heard something strange last night. Footsteps on the stairs. But I was alone in the house. Probably just the house settling. Old buildings make noise. March 3rd, the footsteps again. And this time I heard breathing. Right outside my bedroom door. I checked. Nothing there. I need to sleep more. Working too much. March 7th, I'm not imagining this. Someone or something is in this house at night. I can feel them watching me. I set up my phone to record while I sleep. We'll check it in the morning." March 8th, watched the recording. At 3:17 a.m., my bedroom door opens. Just opens on its own. No one visible on the video. But I can hear breathing on the audio. And footsteps. Coming toward the bed. Then the phone dies. Battery was full when I started recording. March 10th, I asked the landlord about the house history. He got uncomfortable. Said the previous tenant left suddenly. Wouldn't say why. I pushed. He finally admitted the tenant claimed someone was living in the walls. They searched. Found nothing. That tenant broke the lease and moved out within a week. March 12th, I found something. There's a space behind the wall in the upstairs hallway. You can't see it unless you know where to look. There's a gap where someone could squeeze through. I think someone has been living in my walls. I think they come out at night. I'm calling the police tomorrow. March 13th, police came. Searched the house. Found the space behind the wall. It's just empty cavity between walls. Not big enough for a person to live in, they said. But I know what I've heard. What I've felt. They think I'm paranoid. Maybe I am. But tonight I'm setting up cameras everywhere. If something is here, I'll catch it. March 14th, the entry I read at the beginning. The one that ends mid-sentence. When Michael's family reported him missing 3 days later, police found a journal on the kitchen table. Found his phone, his wallet, his keys, his car. Everything was there. Michael was gone. They searched the walls more thoroughly. Found scratches on the inside of the drywall. Human fingernail scratches. Like someone had been trapped inside and trying to claw their way out. DNA testing was inconclusive. The scratches were old, could have been from construction, could have been from anything. Michael Torres has never been found. And investigators who read that journal said the progression is what disturbs them. You watch a rational man slowly become convinced something impossible is happening. And then he vanishes. Was he right? Was something in that house? Or did the paranoia drive him to do something to himself? No one knows. Now let me tell you about a journal that was found in Death Valley. A hiker discovered it in 2019, lying on the ground near a trail marker. The journal belonged to a woman named Samantha Price. She'd been hiking solo through Death Valley, documenting her trip. The entries start optimistic. Beautiful descriptions of the landscape. Philosophical thoughts about solitude. Then things change. Day 4, I think someone is following me. I keep seeing movement behind me on the trail. But when I turn around, there's no one there. I'm probably just spooked because I'm alone out here. Day 5, the person following me is staying parallel to the trail. Just out of sight. I can hear them sometimes. Moving through the brush. Matching my pace. When I stop, they stop. When I move, they move. I'm scared but there's nowhere to go. Nearest town is 2 days away. Day 6, I saw them today. Just for a second. A figure in the distance. They were wearing the same color clothes as me. Same backpack. It looked like me. That's impossible. The heat is getting to me. I need to get out of here. Day 7, it spoke to me last night. From outside my tent. It used my voice. Said my name the way I say it. Called out, Samantha, over and over in my own voice. I didn't sleep. I can't stay out here. I'm leaving the trail. Cutting straight across to the highway. It's dangerous but I can't stay on this trail with that thing following me. Day 8, I'm lost. I left the trail like an idiot and now I don't know where I am. Everything looks the same. The sun is setting. And I can hear it again. Calling my name. In my voice. It sounds like it's coming from every direction. I don't know what to do. If someone finds this, tell my family I love them. Tell them I tried to get home. Tell them, the entry ends. Samantha's body has never been found. Massive search efforts. Nothing. The journal was found 3 miles off any established trail, in an area where Samantha shouldn't have been. And here's what disturbs investigators. Several hikers in that area over the years have reported similar experiences. Feeling followed. Hearing their own voices calling to them. One hiker in 2015 reported seeing their doppelganger and immediately left the trail. They survived. Samantha didn't. Rangers in Death Valley don't talk about it officially. But off the record, some of them won't hike certain areas alone. They say there's something about the isolation, the heat, the vastness that does something to people. Makes them see things. Hear things. Or maybe, there really is something out there. Something that mimics. Something that follows. Let me tell you about a journal that was found in an abandoned apartment in New York. The tenant, a woman named Lisa Huang, had disappeared 3 months earlier. Landlord finally entered the apartment to clear it out. Found her journal on the bed. The final entries are dated over a 2-week period. Week 1, started a new meditation practice. Trying to be more present, more aware. It's supposed to help with anxiety. 3 days later, the meditation is working maybe too well. I'm noticing things I never noticed before. Patterns in the wallpaper that seem to move. Sounds that I think have always been there but I never heard them. It's like I'm perceiving more of reality than before. Week 2, something is wrong. The more aware I become, the more I see. And what I'm seeing can't be real. There are shadows in this apartment that don't match any light source. There are spaces between spaces, gaps in reality that I can almost see into. I think I've opened something in my mind that I can't close. 5 days later, I see them now. The things that live in the gaps. They're not ghosts. They're not demons. There's something else. They exist in the spaces we don't normally perceive. And now that I can see them, they know it. They're watching me. They're getting closer. I tried to stop meditating but it doesn't matter. Once you see them, you can't unsee them. 2 days later, they're in my apartment now. I can see them standing in corners. Sitting on my furniture. They don't move the way we move. They sort of flicker. Shifting between being there and not being there. I think they're trying to communicate but I don't understand. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I can't leave because they're everywhere now. Not just in my apartment. They're on the street. In the subway. Everywhere I look, they're there. Watching. Waiting. Final entry, they're coming closer. One of them is reaching for me. Its hand is going through my arm. I can feel it. It's cold. It's pulling me somewhere. I don't want to go but I don't think I have a choice. I can feel myself being pulled into the gap. Into the space between. If you find this, don't meditate. Don't try to see more than you're supposed to see. Some doors shouldn't be opened. Some things shouldn't be. Entry ends. Lisa Huang has never been found. Her apartment showed no signs of struggle. Her belongings were all there. She just vanished. And psychiatrists who read her journal said it reads like a psychotic break. A gradual descent into delusion. But her family insisted she had no history of mental illness. Was stable, rational, healthy. They believed something happened to her. Something related to whatever she thought she was seeing. Investigators treat it as a missing person case. But what do you investigate when someone claims they were pulled into spaces between reality? How do you find someone who might not be in our world anymore? Here's a journal entry from a teenage boy named Tyler Chen. He was 16 years old, lived with his parents in a suburban neighborhood. His journal was found in his bedroom after he disappeared from a family camping trip. The final entries span about a month. Early entries, normal teenage stuff. School complaints. Friend drama. Then, had a weird dream last night. There was a door in the woods behind our house. Never seen it before. Just a door standing in the middle of the trees. No building, no frame, just a door. I opened it in the dream. There was nothing on the other side, just white emptiness. But I heard someone call my name from inside the emptiness. I woke up before I went through. 3 days later, I went into the woods today. The door from my dream is there. Actually there. It's old, weathered, just standing between two trees. I didn't open it. I'm not stupid. But it's real. I took a picture, but when I looked at my phone later, the picture was just trees. The door didn't show up. Week later, I keep going back to the door. I know I shouldn't, but I can't help it. Sometimes I hear my name being called from the other side. Always my name. Always in a voice that sounds familiar, but I can't place it. Today I touched the doorknob. It was warm. Like someone on the other side had just touched it too. 2 weeks later, I opened the door. I know I shouldn't have, but I had to know. On the other side was... I don't know how to describe it. It looked like our world, but wrong. Like a copy that was slightly off. The trees were in the same places but different colors. The sky was the wrong shade. And there were people. They looked like people I know, but their faces were blurred. They were waving at me. Calling me. I closed the door fast. But I want to go back. Part of me wants to walk through. Final entry, we're going camping this weekend. The campsite is near those woods. Near the door. I think I'm going to go through this time. I need to know what's on the other side. If you're reading this and I haven't come back, tell my parents I love them. Tell them I went looking for something. And I think I found it. Tyler disappeared on the second night of the camping trip. His parents woke up and he was gone. His sleeping bag was empty. No footprints. No signs of him leaving the tent. Search dogs lost his scent at the tree line, like he'd vanished into thin air. Searches found nothing. No door. No evidence of foul play. Just a 16-year-old boy who walked into the woods and never came back. His journal was found months later when his mother was cleaning his room. And the entry about the door, about the other world, it haunted investigators. Because children sometimes do see things adults miss. And maybe Tyler really did find a door. And maybe he really did walk through. And maybe he's somewhere we can't follow. One more journal. This one belonged to a man named David Kozak. He was a journalist investigating conspiracy theories about underground tunnels beneath major cities. His journal documents 3 months of research. The entries are professional at first. Interview notes. Research findings. Then they change. Month 2, found an entrance. Old maintenance tunnel that's supposed to be sealed. It's not. I'm going in tomorrow with cameras and equipment. If I find what I think I'm going to find, this story is going to be huge. Next day, the tunnels are bigger than anyone knows. Miles of them. And they're not empty. There are people down here. Living down here. They ran when they saw me. I tried to follow but got turned around. The tunnels are a maze. I'm marking my path so I can find my way out. Week later, been going down every day. The people won't talk to me. They're scared. But I saw something else. Doors that go deeper. Levels below the tunnels. I think there's something under the city that's not on any map. Something hidden deliberately. Month 3, I found where the doors lead. There are chambers down there. Old. Ancient maybe. With symbols on the walls. And there are more people. But these ones aren't homeless or hiding. They're organized. They have a community down there. And they don't want me there. They told me to leave. Told me to forget what I saw. But I can't. This is too big. Final entry, they're following me now. Above ground. I see them watching my apartment. Following me to work. They know I'm going to publish. They know I'm going to expose this. I'm sending my research to 3 different people. If something happens to me, the story still gets out. I'm going down one more time tonight. To get final photos. Then I'm going public. If you're reading this, find the entrance at, the entry ends mid-sentence. David Kozak vanished that night. His apartment was found ransacked. His computer missing. His research gone. The journal was hidden in an air vent. The people he'd supposedly sent research to never received anything. And no one has ever found the entrance he was talking about. Investigators searched every tunnel in the area. Nothing matched his descriptions. Some people think David went insane. That the tunnels and the people and the ancient chambers were delusions. Others think he found something real. Something that people were willing to kill to protect. Either way, he's gone. So here we are. You've read the final journal entries. Michael, who thought something lived in his walls. Samantha, who was followed by her own voice in Death Valley. Lisa, who saw things in the gaps between reality. Tyler, who found a door to another world. David, who discovered secrets under the city. 5 people who documented their experiences, who left behind their thoughts, who tried to tell someone what was happening. And then they vanished. Their journals are all that remain. Words on pages that might explain everything or nothing. The investigators who read these journals say it's the progression that disturbs them most. You watch rational people document their descent into something. You see the moment they realize something is wrong. You see them try to make sense of it. And then you see the words stop. Mid-sentence sometimes. Like they were taken while writing. Like whatever they feared finally came for them. These journals are warnings. They're evidence. They're mysteries that might never be solved. Because when someone disappears, their journal becomes their voice from beyond. And sometimes that voice is telling us things we don't want to hear. Things about hidden spaces and other worlds and secrets that get people killed. Things that suggest our reality isn't as solid as we think. That there are gaps and doors and tunnels leading to places we're not supposed to go. And the people who found them, who wrote about them, who tried to warn us, they're gone now. pulled into whatever they discovered, lost in the spaces between, silenced by the things they saw. Their journals sit in evidence boxes and family attics. Final testaments to mysteries that might never be understood. And somewhere out there, maybe they're still alive. Maybe they're in the walls or the gaps or the other world or the tunnels. Maybe they're trying to get back. Maybe they're writing in journals that no one will ever find. Adding new entries that will never be read. Documenting whatever happened after those final words we have. After the sentences that ended mid-thought. After they crossed whatever line separates being here from being gone. Sleep well. And maybe keep a journal. Just in case. So someone knows. So someone understands. So your final thoughts aren't lost when you disappear into whatever waits for us in the spaces we're not supposed to see.